Hi there, it's Lori, and I'm going to tell you a story that has absolutely nothing to do with the video you came for, right? Yarn management or craft management. I was talking to my dad the other night, and he was telling me about the first time he met his going to be father-in-law, so my stepmom's dad. And he up in Oregon, that's where my stepmom was from. And they went fishing. My dad has always been an avid fisherman. My dad is also the reason I am the way I am. He's a more extreme version. But when I tell you this story, you'll understand exactly who my dad is and where I get it from. Anyway, he went fishing with his father-in-law. Again, first time meeting him. He can tell he catches this giant fish, but it kind of snagged up on some rocks. And the father-in-law said, "You're going to have to cut the line and just let it go." And my dad is like, "No, I don't." Proceeds to take off all of his clothes, jump in the river, and go grab the fishing line, grab the fish. Uh-huh. I don't know about you, but if I was meeting a future potential son-in-law for the first time, and that's what he did, I don't know if I would be impressed, shocked, or like, what is my daughter thinking? Or like, oh, he was just really determined, which is all of that is true about my dad. I thank my stepmom. She's straightened my dad out. I'm a little as on the straight and narrow as you possibly can get my dad. But anyway, he's a fun guy. Yep, he is where I get it from. But he's bolder than I am. I wouldn't have done that. I might be that determined to jump in the river and get the biggest fish I've ever caught. I might be that determined. But I was not good at fishing. I wonder if you can guess why. I'll give you 3 guesses. Why was I terrible at fishing? Because I never shut up. Anyway, thank you all for coming in, and I still haven't decided what the yarn management is going to be. I think I have an idea. I think I'm going to show the hand winder, because I've never actually shown like putting it on and doing all that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I've got some things that need to be frogged and caked up. So see you in a little while. Okay, my yarn management. I don't think I have enough of this orange to finish the cat. I might have enough. I did pull a little bit off. I think this is a little bit darker, but I'm going to add this. But it kind of needs to be caked up, right? It's kind of obnoxious flailing around like this. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to show how to do this. So to get it to expand, you have to turn it. And I generally have to turn it as far as it will go because it's double layer here. Because it's got my actual desk and then the whiteboard. And then I have to tighten it down. I go as far as I possibly can go, which you can tell on this hand winder, it's not that far. And then this little metal piece, so you want to pull it all the way out and make sure it's up and stiff. And then that's inappropriate, so we're just going to pretend I didn't say that. But when it's pushed in, it will roll around however it needs to. But you want to put it up where it needs to go and then pull until it stops, and then that will stay taut. Anyway, so I'm going to tie. We don't need that angle anymore. All right. Oh my goodness. I just made a huge mess. Big surprise, Lori. Lori making a mess. All right. So then once I look at this, I'm going to figure out. I'm thinking about putting some stripes basically in with this color. Context. Sorry. I'll help you. That'd be the right color, right? All right. Oh my gosh. I have issues. Somebody help me not be such a mess. All right. All right, I'm going to tie these together. That one not on that one. And then tie this way. And then pull really tight. Not so much that you snap your yarn, but enough that you almost snap your yarn. Man, do I need to color my hair purple. Okay, I'm back. That was a phone call, so that's why I had to stop. Anyway, and as I always joke, when my husband calls from jail, I have to answer it. He works there. But it's funny to say it that way. All right. So that's how I do it. I try to go through the hole, and I want to make sure that's as stuck there as possible. And I'm going to wind this up so that it's not such a mess while I'm working with it. I added that little bit of extra yarn. I'm thinking, see, here's my debate. So my yarn management is a dilemma. Is this enough yarn? Okay. That's all I've got. Okay. That's all I've got. I'm just now to the nose row. Not to the toes, like Shannon from Another Yarn. To the nose. I think there's one row of orange and then to the nose. So here's my debate. Do I go ahead and continue to pull apart this gradient? I want you to see the other balls. They're too dark. That's why I think this one is possibly good for like stripes. I don't know. I haven't decided how I want to do it yet. I have it in the graph, but will that actually work? I don't know. I don't know. Oops. That needs to get clamped back on, or it's just going to be a mess again. All right. All right. I'll clip this on. I'm so ready to be done with this. Andy Crafty Witch 232. You're right. I need to have a party when I finish this. Except I've got another blanket I've got to do pronto as soon as I finish this. Oh, I'm so tempted to put this down. No, I just need to finish it. I need to make myself finish it. Okay, so here's the dilemma. Do I go ahead and take this skein apart some more than I already have? I would probably outer pull and then wind that as I get in order to get to that color. Or do I just make it work and hope it's enough yarn? Tell me what I should do. And then depending on what you all think I should do, I mean, I can see where it's at. It's not, maybe the center pole is closer. Ooh. Right there, the colors happen to be knotted together. Those good old factory knots that are not knots. Not good knots, anyway. Now, see, that's just pulling there. I don't know. I don't know if I want to take the skein apart further because I'd like to use some of it as the gradient that it is. This is Hirschner's yarn, by the way. Oh, Linda Snyder mentioned, I believe she was saying today, Monday, would be the last day for the sale. Hirschner's, was it Hirschner's free shipping? I think. Anyway, yeah. And that's a good deal. Anytime you can get Hirschner's free shipping. I think you just have to do a $35 purchase, which is easy to do with Hirschner's. Anyway, maybe it's enough. Let me see. Let's look and see how many rows I need. Let's look at the chart. Let's look at the chart. Okay. I have to fix some things here. I just did that. Okay, so I'm about to do the dog's eyes. Okay, so I'm about to start row 55. That means there's 20 rows left. How many rows of cat are there left? Oh my gosh, undo. Okay. How many rows of, that sounds weird. How many rows of cat are there left? No, I'm about to do 55. So I have 21 rows to do. All right. So the cat has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Kind of like 14 rows. However, there's a lot. There's whiskers, there's a nose, there's eyes. I can put in stripes. It might be enough yarn. I might be able to get away with it. Going this way here. Well, worst case scenario, I guess I come back and try to deal with it. I need to repurple my hair. Because now it just looks like, I don't know, what color does it look like to you on the screen? How would you describe that color? Does it look slightly lavender? It's not purple like it was, though. I need to do that. Anyway. Or can I put this on to the side and do the other blanket I would rather do? Can I please? Can I? No, I need to do this one. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this little hand winder, and yes, it is a little frustrating. You do have to find a table narrow enough. I'll go as far out as it goes to show you the widest it goes. There it is. That's as wide as it goes. So if your table is any wider than that, this can be a pain in the butt. So, and then I always, if I can, oh my gosh, did I wind it so tight? Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Why did I mess it up? Come on. I think I did it too tight. I cannot believe I did this. I might have to have my husband undo that. No, it's crooked now. Oh no. That's bad. I messed it up, guys. See, I need a hand winder sometimes, and I don't want the electric winder all the time. Oh no. I'm definitely going to have my husband help me fix it. Maybe if I take this off, he can get a better grip on it. Get a grip on it? That's what I need to do. How the heck did I do? It's crooked. I don't know if you can see that. See? It's angled. How did I do that? I have incredible talent. Anyway, well, I'll deal with that later. Mondays. Is anybody going to give me a pass and let me say I can leave that alone for a while? No, I didn't think so. All right. Thanks for coming in, and can I get an amen?